Hello, Team Extreme VIP Challenge Group. I'm so excited that we have officially begun. I always get so excited about a new challenge group, and everyone always has the same questions in the first week, and that is, when do I eat what? I know that I have all these containers to eat, but I'm confused as to when do I eat them. So let me kind of help you by saying, since we know what to put in them and we know how much we get because the container does the work for us, how do we know when we eat them? So what I want you to do is find your column. You may not have memorized how much you get of each container yet, but you will. By the end of this week, you will know. I am the first column, probably. Some of us fall into there. Maybe you're in the second column. It's pretty similar, especially with reds. Reds protein. So I build my day and my meals around protein. And so what I think is the easiest thing to do is determine when you're going to eat which containers. So if you know you have 4 red, determine at what times or about what times am I going to eat these 4 proteins. I eat mine later in the morning, mid-morning, and then I have a second one at lunch. I have another one usually mid-afternoon, and then dinner time I'll have my 4th protein. If I miss a protein during the day, which hardly ever happens because Shakeology is my filler, it's the easiest red that I can get in a day and the healthiest and the most delicious. It kind of helps. And I even sometimes have 2 a day if it's a really busy day or I just don't want to eat meat, which does happen sometimes. But you can too. If you're getting the bag, I think there's way more than 30-day supply in a bag. I use the full scoop and I never run out. So anyway, break up your containers over the day. So if you have 4 red, determine what times you're going to eat those 4 reds. First thing you do is when are you going to eat your purples? Those are fruits, and those have to be eaten before 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So are you going to eat them at breakfast? One at breakfast, one at lunch, one at breakfast, one mid-afternoon. Determine when you're going to eat them. So that decision is made. Green, vegetables. When are you going to eat those? Some people do eat vegetables at breakfast. I choose to eat them either lunch, dinner. Sometimes I even use carrots as my afternoon snack with hummus. So I know if I do that, then I'm going to have less salad at lunch or less salad at dinner or one less vegetable at dinner. But the main thing is you partner your containers so that you know what meals you're eating from which containers. So yellows, you get 2. I get 2. Some of you may get 3 or even 4. That's a lot to me. I guess yellow container is the one thing I give up. However, because I drink coffee and I use my 1% milk, that is a yellow container, same as almond milk. So I actually do pour my milk into the yellow container, and then as I make my coffee, I pour it from the yellow container. So I use 1 yellow container on skim milk and usually 1 yellow container mid-afternoon, because that's when I struggle with something crunchy or snack feeling, and I'll have 7 crackers, a slice of bread. Usually I can wave off a yellow. If there's anything I leave off or suggest you leave off, it's the yellow. And then you have a blue and an orange, and those are basically toppings. Unless you're like me, I'll eat my almonds as something crunchy, in which I toss out that grain and I eat almonds. So I hope this helps. What I'm trying to say is everything else is laid out for you. You determine when you're going to eat your containers. I suggest that every sitting, except for maybe one snack, have a protein. So in the morning, and I don't care what time it is, if it's when you get out of bed, before you work out, after you work out, but your first meal, you should have a protein and a pairing. A protein, a purple, which is a fruit, and a yellow maybe. If I'm going to eat a grain, it's going to be first thing in the daytime, so I'm going to burn it off. I'm going to use it for energy. And then your second meal could be Shakeology. There's red number 2 out. Your third meal could be salad, which you can use 1 or 2 containers of the green. And then you'll have your orange for salad dressings. So what essentially you know when you're going to have what containers, and therefore by the end of the day, you're not out of containers. You still know you have another red container, maybe another green container, and you have a blue and an orange for toppings on a salad if you want it. So take a few moments and just determine, how am I going to have my containers? And then deciding what to put in them will be the hardest thing you have. So I hope this helps. If this isn't a solution to your problem, please call me or message me. Reach out to me on Facebook. Michelle's available. Jerry Sue's in Cancun. So I am happy to step in for her. So if she signed you to this group, it doesn't matter. We are a team. We're all here to help you. There's even VIP veterans in this group who have been doing this program since December and January. I'm sure if you put a question out there, if you don't get an answer pretty soon, even one of the veterans will be able to answer you because they've done this program for so long, which is a huge testament because it works and it is a lifestyle changer. So this is my nutritional lifestyle change. It's changed my life. It's changed my body composition. It makes me feel better. I have more energy. Everything's better. I didn't even know it was bad before, but it's so much better now. But feel free to reach out, ask any questions. If there's a problem, let's find a solution. Don't give up. There's no reason to give up. If I can do it, and if all these other people in this country can do it, so can you. We just have to find the right solutions. So have a great day, and maybe there'll be another video about something else. Depends on who asked what question and what kind of time I have. See you later. Bye.